Hey guys, welcome back to the channel in another short informational vlog that I wanted to do today. And today I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the concept of fasted training and a couple of thoughts I have on the topic. Now, in general, I'm not a huge fan of fasted training. I'll explain why. This is a concept that's becoming increasingly more popular and more talked about in the world of cycling and endurance athletics in general. Basically, what fasted training is it is the concept of, say, you go to bed at 10 p.m. Obviously, you're not eating while you're sleeping at night. You get your 7-8 hours of sleep. You get up at 6-7 o'clock the next morning, and you maybe have something to drink real quickly. Something that doesn't have a lot of carbs or sugar in it. Say water, coffee, something like that. And then you do a training workout, rather it be cycling or whatever, a jog, whatever you do. But you do a workout basically in a fasted state where you haven't eaten anytime recently, okay? And there's various opinions on this matter. There's some good, reasons. There are some good reasons why you would want to do it. But there's a couple of reasons why I'm not a big fan of it personally, and I'm going to discuss that with you guys. The main reason why I'm not a big fan of it personally is the fact that, when I work out and do my training rides, for the most part, I am training very intensely, and I'm chasing down improvements. Okay, I want to improve on the bike. I want to improve my level of fitness, and I want to get faster. And in my opinion, you cannot do that. You can't accomplish the work you have to do on the bike. At least I can't. Can't accomplish the work I need to do on the bike, and can't accomplish those goals, training in a fasted state, because I get weak. I can't put the same amount of power out. I don't feel as good during the workout. I'm a big fan of, carbing up. There's no other way to say it. I like to carb up big time before rides, especially if I know I'm going out and targeting a big workout where I'm going to be working at, a huge percentage of my FTP and really pushing the limits. I want to have some fuel on board. I have the same strategy. It's no different than, I look at myself as no different than, basically a human race car. You can't race a race car around without gas in it, and in my opinion, you can't push your body to the limits, to its physical limits, and push past boundaries unless you have fuel on board and are ready to do some serious work. So I'm not, in general, a fan of fasted training because I like to work out very intensely, and I like to chase down goals, and in my opinion, being carved up is the best way to go about doing that. So now the reason why I'm thinking about this today is I recently did a training ride, and because of my work schedule, I was forced into a situation where I had to work out in the morning or basically not do the workout, and it was a tough workout I had scheduled, and it was basically following a day where I did my workout like I typically would do in the evening. Did like a 2.5-hour training ride that evening, about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and of course I had to work the next day later on in the day, so I wouldn't be getting done until late in the evening. So I had to basically do my workout the following morning, or I wasn't going to be able to get the workout in. So of course, I wanted to get the workout in, and I basically did this workout in a fasted state. Like I said, I hadn't eaten. I went to bed around 11. Didn't eat obviously all night. Wake up in the morning, and now I'm doing a very intense workout, working at, upper end of threshold power, several intervals. And I tell you what, guys, I struggled mightily in that workout. As you know, I'm a big fan of high cadence cycling. I pretty much, especially on a training ride, a hard training ride in the middle of a hard interval, I'm always at least 100 cadence, if not 110. Basically 100 to 115 cadence is what I like to run when I'm really getting after it. And I tell you what, on this workout, in a fasted state, early in the morning like that, without eating, a big meal before that ride, I'm not kidding you, I had all I could do in the last 2 to 3 intervals. I had all I could do to break 70 cadence. I mean, I was struggling mightily. I was able to get through the workout, and I was able to lay down the power that the workout was calling for. But I tell you what, I haven't struggled that badly on a workout in a long time. And there's no question that, trying to do this level of work in a fasted state wasn't good for me, and it basically made my workout suffer immensely. So I'm not a big fan of fasted training. There's one area where I do think it's a good thing, and that I do use it on occasion, is I always want it to be a lower intensity workout, okay? Something where I'm, definitely below, say 80% of threshold or lower. Okay, as long as it's a lower intensity workout, I think they're okay. And if you're chasing weight loss, or if you're chasing weight stability, I think fasted training can be a good thing, because obviously at that point you're burning fat, you're burning stored fat, and you're basically making yourself leaner, because you're going into that workout without a whole lot of carbs in the tank, and you're depleting yourself a little more. So I think if you were chasing weight loss, say you wanted to lose 5-10 pounds, I think doing some fasted rides is a good thing. I think it can help. I think it can help you trim off some weight. I don't do it a lot personally, because I am the weight I want to be. I'm 125 pounds. I've been that for several months now, pretty much flatlined in terms of weight. I don't really want to get any lighter than 125, to be honest with you. I think it will affect my power output. So, and at 125, I'm a lean person. I'm a lean rider, and I think 125 is like an optimum, climbing weight for me in terms of power to weight ratio. So I'm at that weight now, and I can pretty much maintain that without having to do fasted riding. So why would I want to go out and do fasted riding and jeopardize my ability to lay down big power numbers in training rides and push boundaries just to do a fasted ride when I don't have any specific goal, weight loss goal that I'm targeting? So if I was targeting weight loss or maintaining a weight, and I was having trouble doing that, I would do more fasted riding, okay? Because I think it can help you out there. But from a sheer performance perspective, I'm not a fan of fasted training. There's some people out there who would argue with me and would make arguments that they can ride better fasted. That's great. I mean, everybody's different. Some people can do that. I can't. And maybe it's a case where my body isn't used to it, whatever. But you know what? My body's not going to become used to it, because I like to be carved up for my rides, especially my hard rides. I think that works better for me. Again, I'm not chasing weight loss goals right now. I'm at a good weight for me. So I have no real reason to get into this fasted training thing. I would use it if I was targeting weight loss. But that's pretty much my thoughts on the topic, guys. Leave me some comments down below. I'm interested to hear what everybody's ideas are and their thoughts on this topic. What do you do? What works for you? Do you train fasted? Do you have success with that? Can you push physical boundaries with that approach? Leave me some comments down below. I'm interested to hear what you all have to say on this topic. As always, guys, thanks for tuning into the channel, and I look forward to seeing you right back here in the next video.